What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. You know, when you do these YouTube videos about prepping, you attract a lot of comments and you get some negative comments, mostly positive but some negative. And you always get those commenters who will come in and say, stop fear-mongering, stop selling fear. Nothing never happens. Everything is fine and dandy all the time. It seems that they completely miss history. They completely forget about everything that's happened in the past. It's like the deep freeze in Texas a couple of years ago, where I think it was 200 people lost their lives in a lot of misery. People forget. As soon as it happens, they live through it. They'll see it on the news. If it don't affect them any, they think it isn't real. They think it's some kind of fiction they're watching on the television. And they live through it. As soon as it's over, they're like, woo, let's go party. Nothing never happens. They completely forget about it, and they never prepare. Hurricane Katrina, all the wars we've had, all the natural disasters we've had, the pandemics we've had in our history. People just forget. They forget history. They don't learn from history. And as soon as it's over, they're like, party time, let's party time. It is absolutely astonishing to me how quick the people forget and how they make every excuse not to prepare. Anyways, guys, this article here on strange sounds. Amazing, weird, and unexplained phenomena. Deadly ice and winter storm knocks out power and disrupts travel across Texas. Continues to sweep across portions of the southern plains. A deadly winter storm continued to sweep across portions of the southern plains and the southeast on Wednesday, prompting widespread power outages in Texas and disrupting travel. By 8 a.m. Eastern time, more than 200,000 customers in Texas were without electricity. 200,000 customers without electricity, according to Power Outage US, which aggregates the data from utilities across the country. You can see here, Dallas, Texas, 2023, and it is frozen over and covered over in ice. Here, they were predicting we would have ice here, but so far, in my location right here where I am right now, in East Tennessee, we don't really have any ice on the roads. There was some on the trees this morning, and my steps were covered in ice. I took salt out there and actually salted those steps to get the ice to melt to make them more safe to go down. But overall, not too bad. So it pretty much missed me here where I am right now. More than 1,800 flights within, into, or out of the United States have been canceled as of early Wednesday, according to FlightAware, a flight tracking company. Most of the cancellations were reported in Texas, including more than 850 flights at airports in Dallas and Austin. At least 2 deaths in Texas have been attributed to the storm, which began on Monday and was not expected to ease on Wednesday. One final surge of moisture was forecast to overrun the sub-freezing air, leading to more icy conditions from Texas through the majority of the Southwest, the National Weather Service said. You can see cars off the road here, and they are a mess. This type of freezing ice right here is much more dangerous and slick and difficult to drive on than snow. If you have the ice and the snow on top of that, but especially ice like this, if you have ice like this and you have like a foot of snow on top of it, it's easier to travel in accident than this with just ice like this right here. I wouldn't be on the road unless I absolutely had to with ice like that on the road. Additional ice accumulations of up to half an inch were expected across central and north-central Texas and southern Arkansas, the Weather Service said. Lesser ice accumulations were predicted to hit other areas of Arkansas as well as parts of Oklahoma and Tennessee. This amount of ice accretion on top of what has already fallen is likely to lead to more treacherous travel across untreated roadways, along with the potential for tree damage and power outages, meteorologists said. At a news conference on Wednesday afternoon, Governor Abbott of Texas said that local outages were expected because of icing on power lines. In February 2021, a winter storm pushed the power grid in Texas to the brink of collapse and led to the deaths of more than 200 people. That's what I thought, 200 people. Millions of residents were forced to boil water, use generators, huddle in idling cars for heat, and scour for wood to feed fires during the most frigid weather in state history. And this happened. 200 people died. People suffered. And unfortunately, the vast majority of people that live through that in Texas, and it's the same way everywhere else, if anything happens, they don't prepare. Once it's over, it's like it's a distant memory. It's time to forget about it and move on and not prepare for it when it happens next time. And we see here it's happening again. In Arkansas, where Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders declared a state of emergency, earlier this week another round of wintry precipitation and freezing rain was forecast through Thursday morning. Officials across the state repeatedly asked drivers to stay off the roads if they could. Similar messages about driver safety were issued by the authorities in Oklahoma and Tennessee. What are you seeing, guys, where you are? Are you in this location? Are you seeing ice? Are you seeing power outages? Let me know in the comments below. If you thought the video was helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and to create more about it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully.